And our next heat entails two surfers that are in form here. Aginchu, Sally Fitzgibbons putting together a beautiful round 1 and 2. Even though she did have to fight through, she was able to get here into round 4. And Malia Manuel putting it together. So this is going to be a great matchup between these two here, which is very rare. Here we go. Up and riding Malia Manuel. Beautiful carve to start off this long right-hander. Sets up this double-up section and attacks and throws the fins. Beautiful. Nice, solid start from Malia. So she would want one back here, Malia.
Guaranteed. Let's just have another look. I love the way that Malia just sets that line, holds the rail all the way around for the wraparound. But this is the turn that really got our interest. See, she just waits for that lip to present itself and she dismantles it, and there's the cannonball. So let's have another look. Wrapping turn, holds that rail. You can see she's eyeing something further down the line. She doesn't really get much of a deep bottom turn in before cracking this maneuver, but just watch the spray that she displaces. Throws the hand down, keeps that balance, and just really detonates that section. That's
pumped up. Well, judges are there. Excellent. 8.33 to start the heat off. One judge went 9. Pair of 8s and a pair of 8.5s. You take out the 9 and the 8, average the 2 8.5s and the 8 together. You get yourself an 8.33 average. So a great start from Malia Manuel. She trains not even off. She trains all the time.
It's every day. It's definitely a lifestyle for Sally.
Well, here she is, the answer to the first exchange. Floats, keeping that speed up. Layback snap, stuffs the nose, goes down. So advantage, Malia Manuel now. She will get priority and position. I see a throwaway score from Sally. What happened there?
Wow, you'll just watch that replay, and we talk about all that water moving around this lineup, but let's just have another look at Sally. You can see her trying to set up a couple turns. She doesn't get anything of substance. Tries a couple hits off the top, then goes for this turn. Watch as she lays her hand back, and then that nose just pegs. A couple of years running, you know, Stephanie Gilmore and Carissa Moore have really dominated the last 9 years.
Here we go. Malia entering wave number 2. Roundhouse cut back to start. She gets into this inside section. Keeping the speed up, little float. Close out hit, but goes down. So not able to really start with another second solid wave. Door now open as Sally will put herself into position. A bit stronger in these types of conditions. Get back to that in a second here as we watch Malia without priority. Going to catch a little inside wave here to build upon that 8.33. The last wave came in at 3.83. So probably be in that similar range. Rosie, what's your thoughts?
I mean, that was a great wave from Malia. A little bit smaller, but so well surfed. And we mentioned, you know, certain surfers getting sick of being beaten by other surfers, and I think Malia would definitely be feeling that going into this clash against Sally Fitzgibbons. You just mentioned that Sally's had the upper hand in the woman-to-woman matchups. I think Malia knows that, and out the gate she just comes swinging. So let's just have another look at this wave. You know, she paddled really hard to get into this one. Has a little corner on it. That first turn, very strong. Second turn, just getting that carve in, but also keeping the rail tight and tidy. So really sharp surfing from Malia.
Live action, Sally Fitzgibbons on a left. Do you like Malia's decision to go on that smaller wave?
I love that decision. I mean, just the fact that she was able to get that early entry, we mentioned that strong paddle from her, really gave her that momentum to set those rails those couple of times. So, you know, she showed a lot of variety in that wave, and then also kind of just had all the flow and the technical aspects on it were just really looking quite nice to me.
Straight back into it here from behind. Sally will be too far back. Courtney and Sally are a 3-3 matchup. Courtney and Malia. Courtney has it 4-1 as we watch during the break. Bit of a left-hander.
Yeah, you mentioned Sally needing to mount a comeback against Malia Manuel, who has her in the combination situation. Just 2 hits for Sally, but a lot of the strength of her scores from 2 days ago came on her backhand. So Sally utilizing her strength.
Score in for a 4.33. As we see a paddle here. Nice clean wall. First turn. Again, super strong. Throwing lots of water. Carrying a ton of speed. into that closeout section. So 2-turn combo by Malia Manuel on a good sized set wave. Much different from her 6.17, but that first turn very similar. Nice solid carve with a bunch of water flying off the rail. Take a look at the replay here. You see this improving her situation?
I definitely think this could improve Malia Manuel's 6.17.
Now Sally quickly in and out. So Sally been on the tough side of the priority. Really hasn't been able to find those good solid clean waves. She went left.
Let's have another look. So Malia, a bigger wave like we mentioned, but this first turn really just presents itself and she takes advantage of it. Another quick hit there. I mean, 2 turns. She also fought with a lot of water moving up the face. Let's just have another look. This is the strongest turn in my opinion on that wave. A lot of water displaced.
Good hip rotation out of that turn for sure. Definitely allowing for the rail to stay in the water. She'll feel a bit more frustration as this score starts to post. It's a 7.0, so in combo, again, Sally Fitzgibbons 15.34 combo, so extending. And that makes it that much tougher as you watch the paddle back out. Pretty much a blueprint of a heat you'd want to surf against anyone. Out there, get an excellent wave score right out of the hooter, right off the hooter. As you see now, opportunity presents itself for Sally. She is so determined. She will not give up. Wasn't able to get a solid first turn, but there, the roundhouse cutback sets up the inside.
Oh.
And that's why that applying that pressure early is so important, because she feels like she needs to do something a bit extreme, and then that allows for mistakes to kind of crawl in.
Definitely. It's just you get thrown a little bit off your axis when you hear that word combination being shouted to you over the loudspeaker. I know the competitors have had difficulty hearing the scores, but I think this one's pretty black and white. Sally's been watching Malia's wave from the back. She'd know the situation even without hearing the scores, just knowing her performance versus what Malia's been doing on the waves.
Well, Rosie, let's take a look at the recap, and this is the best wave of the heat right here, an 8.33 from Malia.
Yeah, Malia just stamping her authority all over this heat at 8.33. A big applause from the judges for the start of this heat, and that is why. Just throwing the tail out, setting her fins free. Cannonball off the wave. Sally Fitzgibbons tried to fight back on the strength of her backhand.
Well, this is her best wave, a 4.33. She really hasn't been able to mount that comeback yet.
Then Malia just dropping into this dreamy little slice of water here. You see her just finding that flow and the rhythm with the ocean.
Well, this was the point in the heat when that combination would have been over the loudspeakers. And again, feeling like she needed to do a lot more. I mean, because the beginning stage of this heat, of this wave, didn't really give her that opportunity. So there's finally a nice critical session. Live action. Malia Manuel. 2 nice carves to set this inside section up. Now it starts to get a little steeper. She rips into it, drifts her fins, and lays back. And that's always tough. Once you get that release, to be able to hold your balance.
Definitely, and you never leave the door open for Sally Fitzgibbons, even if it is just a crack. She'll take advantage now. She'll sit at the outside with priority, even though she's in combo situation. Just over 4 minutes remaining. She is still such a dangerous character.
Professional surfing. We've got a new world title trophy. As you see, the comeback being mounted here with a 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining. Yeah, it looks like a little bit of a concession here maybe. Well, there we go. Nice work. We'll blast the fins.
You can see, talk about the body language.
Pretty late to be trying to get the comeback. Nice turn.
Surfing is such a rhythm game, and we watch Sally just trying to break her way out of combo. That wave, there's such a dead section between, but that was a great turn, just letting the fin slide. You can see the body language.
So count it down, 30 seconds. Malia sits with priority. Pretty safe to say that we will see Malia into quarterfinal number 3 up against Courtney Kodlog, trying to be that world title spoiler. But we saw it from the early stages here in this event that Malia looked to be a standout, as well as Sally. So it's good to see them have this matchup. But Rhythm going right into Malia Manuel's court. And from buzzer to buzzer, as that the end of the heat, so Malia has moved on. 15.33 total over a 7.16 total for Sally.